So today we are going to study about current densities. So basically three types are there. One is conduction, convection and displacement current densities. Out of this, these two are important as far as syllabus is concerned. Right. So let's see first one, conduction current density. Conduction current density is nothing but take a resistance and assume that a current flowing through it. So the density of the current that is represented by J is known as conduction current density. The current flowing through is uniform throughout. So conduction current density requires a conductor where E is electric field applied and F is the force on electron. Then two things you should know, two terms. One is drift velocity U and tau, that is with average time between collision of two electrons. So if a conductor is represented like this, and if electrons are represented like this dots, and if it is moving in this way, many electrons are there in a conduction band in a good conductor, so it will move at a drift velocity u, and if they collide each other, then that time is known as this t, right? So we have one equation, that is F is equal to minus E into E. This is one equation you should know. Then by Newton's law, average change in momentum of free electron must match with that of force. So force will be equal to that of momentum. Force is minus E into E, that we have mentioned earlier. Momentum is m into u by t. U is drift velocity, mass, time. Then drift velocity u will be equal to minus E tau by m into E. That is your equation. So in effect, u is proportional to electric field. Velocity will become proportional to electric field, right? So that is thing. Next is we will go ahead with rho v. So rho v, if E is the electron having a negative charge, then n is the number of electrons, then total density will be minus E into N, right? Then conduction current density equation J we have already studied. J equal to rho V into U. Rho V we know, put it over here. U we have derived earlier, that is also placed over here. Then combining all the constant terms, N number of electrons, E, tau and M are equivalent to sigma. Sigma is known as conductivity. E is electric field density. So we can conclude that J is equal to sigma E, where sigma is the conductivity. So it is similar to Ohm's law, that is I is equal to V by R. Right? 1 by R is known as conductivity. Similarly, we have J equal to sigma E. So V is proportional to voltage. Electric field density is proportional to voltage. So this is conduction current density. Let's go to convection current density. Next one. So convection current density is if the current is flowing through free space, that is, it is not going through conductors, does not involve the conductors, then and it does not obey Ohm's law. So it occurs when current flows through an insulating medium like a liquid, gas or vacuum. That is an example. So we have considered the volume like this, and this is the flow of current. Then this is the surface area delta S. This is the length, differential unit length delta Y. This is U, the drifting velocity. So drifting velocity is along, we have assumed this axis to be along y axis, so u is equal to uy into ay. Current we know that what delta q by delta t, right? So q can be replaced as shown here. Q, what is rho v? Rho v is equal to charge by volume, right? So charge is delta q, volume is equal to base area into height, right? Like this, delta S into delta Y. So that is rho V into delta S into delta V can be replaced with delta Q and delta T, like this. Then this thing, that is displacement by time, is your velocity U. So rho V delta I becomes rho V delta S into delta V, Uy. Then current density J. what is J? J is equal to current divided by area. So J equal to delta I by delta S is equal to rho V into Uy. Right? Delta S cancels away and this is the equation. This is the equation for convection current density. J equal to rho V into U. So that's over. Next is, this is important, this is displacement current density. Displacement current density is, suppose that we are having a resistor. The resistor ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ this is the current flow I through that resistor, right? The current is continuous, the charge flow is continuous. But assume that you have placed a capacitor in between. So capacitor, how it is made, how the capacitor is made, two parallel plates അല്ലേ നടുവിൽ we are having a dielectric medium, right? So dielectric medium is made of insulating material. Yet again അവിടെ conduction actually നടക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇല്ല, പക്ഷേ current say if this is 10 amperes, this might also be 10 amperes if it is a series circuit, right? So അപ്പം അവിടെ conduction exist ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. Even if there is an insulating medium, the conduction of current occurs by means of transfer of charge between these two plates. That is what is happening. അപ്പം അതിനെയാണ് ഡിസ്പ്ലേസ്മെൻറ്റ് കറണ്ട് ഡെൻസിറ്റി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അതായത് if there is a capacitor in your circuit, then the current density which you have to add extra is known as displacement current density. It's actually the current flow density in between the insulating medium in a conductor, right? This is an example of a capacitor. This is a simple resistive circuit. Clear? This is displacement current density, right? So displacement current by definition is the current through capacitor. It is a current through a capacitor when alternating voltage is applied to the plates. So when alternating voltage is applied, the current which is flowing through between the capacitor is known as displacement current density. Then we, according to Ampere's law, we know what is Ampere's law, right? So Ampere's law, line integral of H dot dl is equal to current enclosed. That is the integral form. Then the point form of Ampere's law is given like this: del cross H is equal to J. Then a mathematical identity, del dot del cross H is taken, del dot of this term. So mathematically this should be equal to 0. That means del dot J should also be equal to 0. But as we studied yesterday, continuity equation, no? So del dot J according to continuity equation is minus dou rho V by dou T, which is not at all equal to 0, right? So there is a confusion. This is not right, right? So a correction factor, this occurs just because of a correction factor existing. അതായത് ഡിസ്പ്ലേസ്മെൻറ്റ് കറണ്ട് കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യാതെ നമ്മൾ ആംബിയസ് ലോ പ്രോസസ്സ് ചെയ്തത് കൊണ്ടുള്ള ഡിഫക്റ്റാണ്. അതിനെ അവോയ്ഡ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് what we have done is, instead of just writing del cross H is equal to J, we have added an extra quantity JD so as to compensate the effect of displacement current, right? So del cross H is corrected or modified. So we have modified it to be J plus JD. Then so the earlier equation del dot del cross H is equal to del dot J plus del dot JD we can write. It can be equal to 0, right? It is okay. Then minus del dot J is equal to del dot JD. So del dot J you can, according to continuity equation, minus dou rho V by dou T equal to del dot JD. Then dou by dou T of del dot D you can written as del rho V can be replaced by del dot D. That is by this. You know, according to Gauss law, Q is equal to psi. So what is Q? Volume integral of rho V dV equal to surface integral of d dot ds. So according to divergence theorem, surface integral is equal to volume integral of del dot d dV. So see, del rho V and del dot d are same. Both are volume integrals. So that's how you get rho V equal to del dot d. So this rho V, we have to replace it by del dot d, right? So what can you write? By dou T, put it inside. So this dou D by dou T you'll get is equal to what? JD. So JD is equal to dou D by dou T. So displacement current density. This is a displacement current density. JD is equal to dou D by dou T. D is known as flux electric field density. So del cross H is modified equation. This is a modified equation. Okay, modified Ampere's law. This is known as modified Ampere's law, right? Del dot H is equal to J plus dou D by dou T. So displacement current ID can be written as surface integral of JD dot ds, right? So ID equal to surface integral of dou D by dou T into ds, because this is JD, that is displacement current.